What's going on YouTube? It's your boy BGC, aka Bands Go Crazy, and I'm back with another reaction. As y'all can see what I got for y'all today, man. We got that Q50 response to Mo P shooting. Mo P shooting confirmed. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We on the road to 1K, actually. You feel me? Appreciate everybody that been tapping and subbing, doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we about to get right into this one. Make sure you got that weed with you. You feel me? Make sure you got that gas, that gasolina. But yeah, let's get this popping, man.
So the streets of Chicago and the streets of St. Louis have been absolutely on fire since these reports of Q50 from the Bloodhounds getting shot at 60 times in St. Louis have been circulating. Now, if you follow the channel, you'll know I did a reaction. Okay, Q50 clapped back with music. Thank God he clapped back with just music, okay? I'm a fan of the music. I'm not a fan of the drills, okay? We document the drills to have a deeper understanding of the music.
I was supposed to react to that.
I'm a fan of the music,
shit.
And no disrespect to St. Louis, but this was yet another banger from Q50. He really got it right now for Chicago, and the numbers reflect that too. This has got 558,000 views in just one day. There's a lot of mainstream artists that can't even do those sort of numbers.
He stole 60K from the city or something like that. I forgot. Like, I guess he was supposed to do a show or something. I can't remember, but I just know 60K. He ran off with 60K. So
people, so don't sleep on Q50 and his gangster and his drill raps. You know what I'm saying? He really got it right now. He's standing on business. He's making fire music to back up all of the trash talking, and he's got the whole city on fire over this. Okay, now look, when this song dropped, okay, over on the St. Louis drill subreddit, they were reacting. Okay, they were giving their 2 cents on the situation, and really, a lot of people feel like St. Louis is kind of down bad right now in this situation. Okay, people in the comments are saying, look, I'm not on either side. It's just crazy how dudes be feeling untouchable, which is impossible. It almost guarantees your demise at some point. Can never really underestimate anybody, for real. Dudes be playing crazy until that day come, all right? Lil Wick really said on live, I'm only mad that he didn't check, all right? People saying he's goofy, they're not, you know what I'm saying? Look, all right, it is actually crazy. It is actually crazy. Okay, they be following the whole war. People saying that Q50 sharing his low on IG. This might not end well. Some people in St. Louis, this is a
wait, so he shared his low or IG that they pulled up? Was he in St. Louis?
St. Louis drill subreddit. Okay, so look, they got a horse in the game, all right, and they basically do not, like, they want to back their city, but right now St. Louis isn't looking the best when it comes to these false claiming. Okay, he's dissing CTS. He parked, he hit through the D. All right, so look, a lot of people felt like the people he dissed in the song, he kind of confirmed. He mentioned, you know, that white boy from St. Louis or something. He said he ain't really feeling him, and a lot of people were uncertain. So CTS Lil Wick was one of the main people claiming this hit and dissing Q50 after it went down. He said outright in an Instagram comment on a live, "We did that to 50." He posted shouting out Q50's ops from 9-5. And he went live talking about he's smoking on Lil Jeff, which was obviously Q50's right-hand man who passed away.
That's crazy.
I'm hella bad, cuz. I'm pissed he ain't checked, man. Fuck. We got to get his ass next time, y'all. We gonna get him next time. Make sure his ass checked next time. He not coming back to St. Louis. All that bouncing ass in St. Louis like we sweet or something, man. What the fuck? You snort perks off of cars and shit?
So, look, all right. After Q50 dropped his 60K song, okay, there was a IG story. I haven't got it saved, but
crazy. Yo.
Lil Wick basically said, I'm going straight to the studio. I'm recording my response. I'm recording my diss song. And look, okay, I'm trying to hear that. All right, this is a good old-fashioned rap feud. All right, they're going back and forth on the music, thankfully. And there's been a snippet that's been circulating. Okay, 607 Unk posted a snippet of the alleged song, and it sounds like CTS Lil Wick sampled that classic beat from the game's One Blood banger. Absolute banger. So I'm trying to hear this song, man. But there's a little snippet that's circulating. 607 Unk, he had the work. All right, Unky had the work. And I personally think it's sounding fire. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for playing this. The song hasn't been released yet. Hopefully it's not on any of these copyright systems. But yeah, this is what's going around, man. I'm trying to hear this.
He
said, posted up in the rack, catch bloodhounds.
Yo, look at this nigga fucking 607 Unk. What is he? Why is he just throwing up shit, bro? He really not though.
He said, posted up in the rack, catch bloodhounds. What do you say? Catch bloodhounds. He don't get his little ass cracked.
So I use samples because, I mean, I play drums, but I don't really have space in my room for.
He said, rap his ass, smack his ass, he be having perk attacks. He said, if you ain't smoking Lil Jeff or Lil Scoom, I'm sorry, we can't match. He said, 50 snort perks off a car, I got 100 in my AR. So he got 60 on a Drake, there's like 220 bullets in the car, okay? He's talking
this nigga Trap Lord Ross be deciphering them lyrics, boy.
crazy. I'm trying to hear that song. That was sounding hard. Honestly, that was sounding hard. He needs to drop that. All right? Lil Wick needs to drop that. But look, obviously, interestingly, CTS, Lil Wick, all of those guys, they weren't the only gang that was claiming this hit, and we got new information that's come out, okay? This was Rambo. I can't play this because he's playing a Q50 song in the background, and my last video about this got copyright claimed. But Rambo, he basically posted a picture of him riding around listening to Q50, you know what I mean, toting a gun. All right, he letting people know. He was allegedly letting people know that, nah, we did this, okay? 1448, that's another crew. And if you haven't seen it, people, go and check out my documentary on the St. Louis drill scene. I done broke this whole thing down, the whole area down before this even happened, okay? That just shows how plugged in, right? I'm ahead of my time. I might as well have a time machine going back in time, breaking down the most relevant people before they even become relevant, okay? So don't sleep on this one. This is a crazy documentary. In this, I broke down all of the relevant gangs and more, okay? 1448. Which is obviously most known for the rapper Mo P.
Mo P too.
A whole bunch of people from over there, very relevant to what's going on, as well as CTS Lil Wick. Now, before I give you a little bit more backstory, okay, an interview has been going around that's very interesting, okay? There's a cat called Heavy D from St. Louis, and he claims that when Q50 robbed 1448, they had a chain of his that was taken, and Q50 actually got it back for him, as well as running off with 60,000 from this gang. So let's hear what you had to say.
Louis for 60 bucks. Did you see that video of Q50 saying he took them niggas down to St. Louis for 60 bucks?
With the girl?
Nah, he was just he took some niggas down to St. Louis, and when he took them down, they had my chain on, so he took that too, and gave it to me. He gave it back.
Yo, that nigga, wow.
Q50 took your chain?
No, the niggas who took my chain, Q50 took him down, took them niggas down, and took my chain from them and gave it back.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to DJ U, man. He'd be having all the work, all the interesting backstory, okay? But look, obviously after this, okay, whether it's CTS or 1448 that were responsible, obviously people on Reddit, people on the St. Louis Drill Reddit, they're kind of down bad right now. They're saying, look, they made the city look bad with all that faking and clout chasing. Their rap careers are tainted. Now, I still haven't seen an official news article talking about any kind of shooting in St. Louis relating to this situation. And the fact that there was no article does make me think the whole thing was fake. Literally was all fake from the get-go. I think that it's possible that the whole thing was fake news from the get-go. And other people have been saying it was CTS that fake claimed the work of 1448. This is 1448 versus Bloodhound, okay? And look, it's still unclear if this thing really happened, okay? It does seem clear, and Q50 admitted it himself that he did rob someone for 60K in St. Louis, all right? But it's looking like, okay, it's looking like this 1448 situation is a bit more serious. Now, if you've seen my video, you'll know that for 1448, there is one name that is synonymous, okay? There's a bunch of rappers from over there. They got a bunch of talented people. But there's one name that stands above them all when it comes to 1448, and that's Mo P. Let me give you a little refresher.
1448?
There's another young rapper who might just be the next big person to blow up big in St. Louis is Mo P, who just so happens to have a beef with Man Man, but beyond that, Mo P is truly a loose cannon who's not afraid to talk about his life in the streets and beef with the entire city. Mo P is one of the hottest up-and-coming rappers in St. Louis, and he's been getting a significant buzz in recent years. He even caught himself a co-sign from the St. Louis rap queen, Sexy Red, who was seen vibing to his music in 2024. With millions of views on his videos and a growing fan base across the city and beyond, Mo P's become one of the most promising voices to emerge out the city in the recent years of drill music taking over. But for all his musical success, just like the other rappers from the city, he has remained deeply embedded in the streets where he grew up, keeping a connection with the streets that's likely fueled his creative output, but also kept him dangerously close to the violent gang wars going on around him. Now, Mo P was raised in South St. Louis, specifically in a hood known as 27 Mac, which has a long history of gangs. Having become affiliated with the rolling 60s Crips already in the late 80s, this hood would adopt various names over the years, like AMG, aka Accomack Money Gang, or Accomack Murder Gang, based on the Accomack Street where they often hung out, and Blue Fox, based on the Fox Park neighborhood and park that they claim. Unfortunately, around 2016, when Mo P was just 12 years old, cancer took his grandmother's life, leaving Mo P essentially by himself, as he would later open up to Tommy G about during his visit to St. Louis in 2023.
Tell me about how you grew up. What was your childhood like? How'd you get to where you are now?
Regular childhood, and so I'm from St. Louis. I grew up with my granny for real on some little cool shit. She ended up passing away to cancer. After that, was by herself. That was at like 12 years old, for real. So
you had no parents and no grandma from the time you were 12?
Yeah, for real.
A few years later, Mo P would begin his rap career when he was barely a teenager, rapping under the name J-Mo and releasing songs like the 2019...
think about it, since 12 years old. And that probably really happened to a lot of niggas, probably at younger for real too. Like their parents just not caring or whatever. Or their parents might have passed away and nobody taking care of them now. None of them niggas just have to thug it at 8, thug it at 9, thug it at 12, thug it at 4. Like, no matter what, before 18, in my opinion, that shit really still too young, bro. I mean, 16, you could really thug it somewhat, but like, bro, you still a kid at the end of the day, bro. You can't do all them adult shits that, you know what I'm saying, you can do when you hit 18, 21, 25. You feel me? So it's like, you 16, you ain't got no access to all that. Jobs, all types of shit. It's tough.
Remix to King Von's Crazy Story, where he raps with 27 Mac member Bossman Corey. The track would end up gaining some significant attention in St. Louis and online due to their very young ages and skilled rapping abilities. And while he would keep releasing music, it would take a few more years and a name change for his music career to truly begin to gain momentum. Meanwhile, despite losing his grandmother, Mo P would manage to hold on to one promise that he had made to her and graduate high school in 2022.
Okay.
She ran somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
But,
I'm glad you did.
did.
That's good.
And then you speaking about graduating from high school.
My mom.
Yeah. Now, well, that was just this recently, then? You say you 18?
Yeah, no, I just graduated in 2022. My mom, June 5th.
Graduated from Hazelwood West?
My mom.
Around the same time, a chance encounter would change his trajectory when people close to Mo P were scheduled to shoot a video with Nick O'Neill, a known videographer in St. Louis who had a series known as Drop That Stuff, which gave up-and-coming artists a chance to perform a cappella freestyles for his popular YouTube channel. So when Mo P showed up to support his people at the video shoot, they convinced Nico to shoot a quick video for Mo P as well, whose rapping skills impressed him. And Nico would end up also filming the next installment of the series with Mo P. And this was followed in December 2022 with Mo P's breakthrough hit Part 2, which now has over 2.6 million views. However, while during the Drop That Stuff freestyles, Mo P had still seemingly been repping his original hood, AMG.
Alright, let them know who we in here with.
Mo P on this, AMG on this, SG in here with me on my soul. Look, going on real deal, my mama.
Okay. Nah, this is crazy, bro.
Look, cut on my soul. AMG this.
Around this time, his relationship with that crew had seemingly begun to deteriorate, with online rumors later suggesting that Mo P had apparently run away during a gunfight, leading to his gun being taken away, specifically by Bossman Corey, the rapper who he'd originally collaborated with under the name J-Mo. A video would later surface online of Mo P being reprimanded by one of his big homies for allegedly going out on a mission and coming back without his gun.
All of these fairy tales. You playing Grand Theft Auto. It's real life. You went on a mission, going banking, and then you went on a mission and you didn't come back with no gun or none of that. You done lost your life.
Mo P himself would comment on the video, claiming it was not that serious, just his big brother's trying to mold him.
I don't really get, bro. Repost the video, bro. Do your thing, bro. I'm not here for the video or clear up anything about the video. I'm here to clear up trolling behind the video. Don't troll me like you got video getting robbed. Like, if you got a video of getting robbed, don't troll me, bro. You have a video of guns in your face and you taking your properties out of your pocket and giving it to another human. Nah, bro. I ain't never went. You can't, bro. This real, bro.
I'm showing you this for a good reason, by the way.
It always got something to do with my big brother name or something. Like, y'all always want to bring up my big brother name. Like, y'all hella lame. Like, that, I hate that. Every time I show something, it always got to be my big brother trying to mold me. I hate y'all don't show y'all mamas beat y'all and get on y'all. So what y'all trolling about, like,
But whatever the truth, Mo P would seemingly leave his original hood behind and become what some people would call a hood hopper, no longer repping his original hood. Instead, he would seemingly become affiliated with several crews on the north and west side, including 48 Shreve, which is also known by names like 48 Ando, based on Anderson Avenue, which is another one of the streets they rep besides Shreve Ave. This Rollin 60s hood has become considered one of the most hated hoods in the city of St. Louis, becoming rivals with numerous other hoods that you would have already become familiar with if you were watching this full video, such as the O, aka O Block, or 1600 Ops, located near downtown and named after the O'Fallon Street and the former O'Fallon Place apartments. The 6, that alliance of several hoods, like 57 Floyd, that are located in St. Louis's 6th Police District around Walnut Park West neighborhood. They also beef with 62 Stillwell on the west side, Dub 19, aka the Crops, or 20 Gang on the north side, that name coming from the 20th Street that goes through this entire area, and 1100 Murder Side, located in and around the LaSalle Park apartments near downtown, as well as many other rivals. Mo P would also begin to rep the 55 Dipset, or the Dip, known as Scully Gang, a hood with ties to the legendary Horseshoe Posse, a notorious location where he would also meet Tommy G in 2023.
This is a real spitter. You want a bar spitter that goes bar for bar, every single song he makes. This is the guy. Tell the people where we are right now.
Right now, we really in the middle of the Horseshoe, aka the Dipset for real, 5500 for real. We got some coming down, goddamn me.
It feels slightly sketchy, like it feels like things could pop off any moment in a place.
That's St. Louis for you. I ain't gonna fake a real deal. Everybody trying to be a tap.
Mo P would have a particularly close friendship with another youngster. So look, you can go look at some of the more backstory, okay? But I'm showing you all of that on purpose, okay, to let you know, okay? They're locked in with a crew called the 14 Jets, all right? So it's 48 Shreve and the 14 Jets. They come together to form the gang 1448, and this is who people are saying actually Q50 finessed. Okay, and so I show you all of that to show you this, because Q50 is still active online. Okay, I didn't discuss this in any of my previous videos. This is new, all right, and I'm hoping I got to be careful with this. I don't want to get no copyright claim, all right? But Q50 basically was trolling. He went live and he was listening to Mo P, right? He was listening to 1448 to troll them. Now this is notable because he ain't listening to CTS Lewick. He listening to 1448. He listening to Mo P. This is very important.
Yeah, skip like 20 seconds.
And he know exactly what part of the song to play. He trolling, he trying to play specific stuff, all right, to mock Mo P and 1448.
Skip like 20 seconds for me.
So that's Mo P dissing his dead ops from the other hood, okay? He just wants one part.
You gotta hit the block.
Now look, he perked off, right? I can't show you what's going on in this, okay? But basically, Q50 big trolling.
So any gap. I'm Q50, nigga, and I really slap. I'm getting through.
So he rapping Mo P's lyrics, he rapping 1448 lyrics back at them, all right? And he's letting him know, now I'm the real one. He laughing about it.
I'm Q50, nigga. He's a I'm Q50, nigga, and I really slide.
He's saying I'm Q50 and I really slide. He's flipping them lyrics back. Now, Mo P responded. Okay, he responded. He spoke on the whole thing. He spoke on Q50 being shot at. Okay, he spoke on the situation. Finally broke his silence. He was hot, man. He came in hot with a lot to say.
But on carry, nigga. If I would have just been faking like that, y'all would have said this nigga faking, and that would have been my whole career. On carry, if I would have got blew the fuck down, left, on carry, they would have said I'm faking. On carry, I would have had to kill somebody about that shit. On carry, ain't nobody dying about getting about another motherfucker getting blew the fuck down on carry, nigga. Come on, bruh. This my city we talking about. I told y'all, in the world of niggas who straight active on carry, I told y'all it was me and the guys who straight hella active. You niggas still out here trying to put names on certain. Man, you gotta get the fuck on with this faking ass shit. Niggas out here dragging shit from years ago, and you niggas still allowing this shit. Man, free 2-4. Niggas dragging anything. Niggas are dragging. Come on, cuz. This is me we talking about. I never faked it. I would have told y'all if the real was real. Nah, bro. Niggas straight dragging this shit, bro. Y'all still allowing a nigga to sit here and fake. Ain't nobody doffing no nigga partners. None of this looking ass shit on carry.
Pet parenting isn't always easy, but protecting your pet should never be difficult.
Nigga, and the nigga came here, got
So, look, that was a little bit confusing, right? But in the comments, they're breaking it down. He says, okay, so is he saying they shot up Q50's car? Because all he's doing is rambling, and I can't make out what he's really saying. People saying he was insinuating that they really did it. But he really saying if it was him whose car got flipped, that would have been his whole career. He's saying y'all be picking and choosing, okay? He's basically saying, all right, Q50 didn't get hit, but his car still got flipped and shot up. And he was basically saying if that happened to Mo P, his car being shot up like that, his career would have been over. Like somebody let 60 shots off at you and you didn't do nothing about it.
But don't carry,
that's essentially what he's saying, all right? Just to give you that extra context, okay? People are basically saying that what Mo P was saying was that he couldn't have these fake allegations and basically hold the fact that if everybody was saying that his car got shot up and it got flipped and he popped out saying, oh, he's fine, he's basically saying that that's not gangster and that he wouldn't be able to live that down. But because Q50 got the motion right now, because Q50 got all the attention, he's saying they're picking and choosing. But because Q50's got the clout, people are shouting him out. Like, people are rocking with Q50 and pushing him up and promoting that 60K song and saying St. Louis soft. Like, his car didn't get shot up. Okay? That's what Mo P's saying. That's the angle that Mo P's going at it, all right? And when Q50 trolled and played that Mo P song, people was riding for him. People was rocking with him. Okay? People saying, damn, he finna start dissing Mo P's dead ops, okay? Curry, Cam, PJ, and Justo, all right? Q50 not messing with Mo P. Let's be honest, though. People are saying he's not going back to St. Louis.
Wait, no.
What? Q50 not messing with Mo P. Let's be honest. Curry, Cam, PJ, and Justo, all right?
He said Mo P's dead ops? Like his... Wait.
Q50 not messing with Mo P. Let's be honest, though. People are saying he's not going back to St. Louis. People are saying, are you for the rack or St. Louis? What's wrong with this Goofy? Making STL look bad, right? So there was more to this live, and there's another clip that's going around on St. Louis Drill where Mo P touched on a number of other things. Now look, okay, if you followed the documentary, you'll know that there's a whole bunch of other people that they got beef with from the Six, all right? Man 6 is a rapper that I really appreciate from over there. Probably one of the most popping rappers from over there is Hothead Capone. Now, there have been rumors that Hothead Capone, that there might be some paperwork and he might be a snitch. Now, I haven't actually looked into that deeply at this point. A lot of St. Louis demons that don't rock with the Six have been sending that to me, but I've been looking into other stuff at the moment. But Mo P spoke on it, as well as basically calling out CTS for claiming the Q50 drill when, you know, the inference has been, and even from the other side, was that it was 1448 that were responsible. So let's check this one out.
Don't carry, nigga. And the nigga came here, got blew down, don't carry, nigga. And y'all still letting Capone rap and he snitched, don't carry, nigga. Don't even let Man 6 drop a song on carry. He fucking snitched. Both of they ass snitched. Y'all just letting goofy shit happen in St. Louis on carry. A nigga got blew down and y'all still turned the nigga.
Hold on. Real call. Hello? Yeah. What'd you say? Hello? I said, what did you say? What'd you just say? You said first appointment is something about a child. Man, because I'm a little baby. Cause you're just like me. Cause you old? I forgot. My bad. No, bring me the food. Babe. Yeah. You funny, man. Did you make it to work? Hello? Who 21? That's cool. Yeah, I told you. Okay. Is that it? I was not. I was in the middle of making a video. No, cause I'm in the middle of making a YouTube video. So now I gotta cut all this out. Bro, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. You wanna tell me to do it? Say less. Say less. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. You want some wine? I'm not just not drunk. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's crazy. You gotta find something. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Okay. too. Tell him you was coming from Atlanta because you had church. And you thought you was gonna make it on time. Good. All right, baby. Love you too. All right. My bad, y'all. Girl had called. Let's get it.
On Kerry. What?
See, so that gives more context to what you said previously, right? You're saying you let a Goofy come here and got blew down and you're still turning him up. I don't condone this sentiment. I rock with Q50 on a music level. I rock with Mo P on a music level. These guys are hard, right? I feel like the best thing I would love to see is to see Q50 doing some collaborations with St. Louis rappers, all right? 1448, that's kind of out the window, but hey, Man 6. Man 6 Q50 link up. Hothead Capone Q50 link up. Now that might not work.
Okay, now I see. I'm glad he said Mo. I thought you were talking about Mo. I'm like, you want to... I'm like, that's impossible. I'm like, that's out the window. But yeah, he said, okay.
Man 6 Q50 link up. Hothead Capone Q50 link up. Now that might not work with everything that's going on, but that's what I'm trying to hear. I feel like that'd be hard.
On Kerry. Talk my shit on Kerry, nigga. Niggas gonna diss all this looking ass shit, all this bunk ass shit. I'm still in the trenches, in traffic, still trying to clap it out with a nigga. All this pump faking, I don't do that. I don't do no looking ass. Nah. I call the boys, we go on the block, and we slide. All this pump faking ass, looking ass shit, all this movie ass niggas trying to make it seem like, nah. And niggas in the world, rappers, niggas still don't stream more than me. Name it. Name a rapper from your city who stream more than Mo P. Come on, bro. These niggas not even doing 700K in streams, cuz. This is me we talking about. And I'm still sliding. Bruh, this shit'll kill me. And then these pump faking ass niggas in the city straight up, no, it was us. They'll try to claim anything around this motherfucker. This St. Louis for you. Niggas are straight trying to claim anything.
He's talking about CTS Lil Wick and saying that they fake claiming it. He's not saying 1448 did it, but he kind of inferring, like, if he's saying they fake claiming it and it really happened, he's saying it really happened. I was thinking the whole thing was capped, but Mo P's saying it really happened and the 1448 guys are the ones talking.
I'm here to tell you, nah, bruh. I've been told y'all the tap is the biggest. Don't believe no another nigga.
What is that? Is that Don? That he just...
I never got my ass beat at school on camera. I never got robbed on camera. I have never snitched in my motherfucking life. You niggas are glorifying anybody. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
He went in, man. Okay, people saying he hitting that bottle like a blunt. All right.
Yeah, I thought
his Instagram name is
I realized it, but I'm like,
check him out on there, man.
Really
he got songs, he got rants. You know what I'm saying? People, man, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. People asking if Mo P got ranked like that. He really got demons around him. He'd been around some of the serious people. Okay, and they saying, damn, so they really did clap at Q50, and people saying, yes, it was them tappers. All right, that's Mo P's, that's Mo, you know what I'm saying? That's that 48, man. That's what they're saying. Okay, he's saying he never said they did it, but he's basically confirming that it really happened. Okay, and look, at the end of the day, this is becoming an interstate gang war, but behind it all is entertainment. Behind it all is music, okay? I was thinking the whole thing wasn't true. This was looking like a rollout for Q50. If this was a rollout for Q50, then it's played absolutely perfectly, all right? But the way Mo P's talking so passionately, I wouldn't think that he was claiming something that didn't happen at all. He's talking like it really happened. Whether or not you want to say you're talking too much, I don't know. You already know that I talk too much. That's the name of the game.
News article
I'm not involved like that. But Mo P's laid it out.
Tough.
So we've got Q50 versus Mo P, man. This is the latest interstate war. You know what I'm saying? CTS Lil Wick, I hope he drops that song. I hope that he keeps the music coming. Drops a tape. I like his music. I've been spinning his song Rusty Tech. A couple of his old songs I'm a big fan of.
60
and
shots,
Mo P, he got some bangers too, man. He got some bangers too. That song Tapped
I don't know
Out.
how many
Been
shots,
spinning that one
shots,
too.
I think it was 60,
of course, Q50. He got a whole catalog of stuff that I'm feeling. He got so many classics. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see if more diss songs, let's see if more back and forths come together. I don't know if we're going to see St. Louis hosting Q50 again. But trust me, if Q50 goes to St. Louis again, you better know he's going to be posting it. He's going to be making he's going to be putting all kinds of extras on that, because you know that he feels like he's got to puff his chest out and let people know that he's not scared of St. Louis. But St. Louis is not to be played with. Even if people are playing with St. Louis right now and saying, oh, they're not really like that, the city looks clowned out because they fake claimed this thing, and did it even happen? But trust me, if you go and watch my documentary, St. Louis is not to be played with. And frankly, Q50, if this really happened, he is lucky. He's lucky to still be out here dropping music. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll keep you updated on anything to do with this. And I got a main channel update coming for you guys soon, probably next week. But I'll keep you informed, man. But we got something big loading over there. Copy. And I'm very excited. I appreciate you tapping in with these daily videos.
Copy. Nah, yeah, that was a banger. That was a banger.